Our next awesome woman presenter will be our own Shower Zhang. Let's receive her. Amen. She's going to present on Wednesday. They're going to actually take the power slides. Come on, baby. She's going to present.
Amen.
She must be really good because she ain't got no moves.
Sorry. Thank you, Mother Temple. And thank you, Sister Shonda did a great speech.
Amen.
And I want to actually continue on that speech to tell everybody my story.
Hold the mic, Michelle.
Oh, sorry. To tell that my story, to prove that to keep the faith in God.
Amen.
When I was in China, actually I did live in a wonderful life. My parents was working in government, and probably everybody can imagine in China, when you work in government, you were really prestige. So, and then when I got to college, I didn't even apply, the job just come to me, and then I started making US dollars in China, which that was the probably top 1%. And then I decided to take a venture, and I moved to Canada. That was the dark side of my life, because when I moved there, my English was terrible. I have no clue what everybody talking. Like if you want to talk to me, you gotta say, how are you? Make it more slower so that I can understand. And my first job was minimum wage at a Taco Bell. And I can only wash dishes because my broken English, nobody can understand me, and I can't understand anybody. So one day, my supervisor told me, bring that tray over, because everybody's so busy. She said, bring the trays over, we need it. And I stood there. I have no clue what she asked me to do. That's how terrible it was. And of course, I got yelled at. And that night, I just feel like, why am I coming here? Right? I had a wonderful life. Everything's in the rose glass. Everything fancy. Why would I want to do this? And at the same time, my friends actually, some of my friends went back. Some of them give it up. They said, this is not my life. I want to go back home. And some of them just admitted, this is the life. We're going to just work like that. And I didn't. I said, I'm going to figure out how to change. So I did. And fast forward for 20 years later, and now I work in a big corporation and save millions of dollars a year. And also I started entrepreneurship and going on the right track. And now, when I look back, everything happened for a reason.
Amen.
Because that experience didn't break me, but it made me more stronger and more confidence. And more important, give me the gratitude that I never had. I realized that there are people still living in that era, living in that level, the life that I'm obligated to help them. And I want to help everybody to succeed to the level that I am, or even better than I am now, so that we can all succeed together. So the point of my story is keep your faith in God.
Amen.
Sometimes you don't know. Maybe it's so cloudy and so confused. Is there a God's plan? I don't know. Right? You start wondering yourself, is this going to ever end? Is it ever going to miracle happen? Something going to happen soon? And you are in the dark tunnel and you don't see the end of life. But there is. Trust me, there is God's plan. And you just have to keep going, keep the faith, and believe one day something gonna happen. And do what you have been doing and figure out and get better at, and one day it will turn around for you, if not already.
Amen.
So keep the faith. There is a God's plan, and it will come in.
Amen.